Kevin. I play the role of Javert in Aurora Theatre's production of Les Mis. Behind me is the set, and right over here is where the audience sits. So I'm going to give you a quick behind-the-scenes tour. No other theater is doing this, so we are the first. Alright, so one of the things that makes this production unique as opposed to watching it at the Fox Theater or on Broadway is the intimacy of the theater. There is no bad seat. Check it out. So even if you're all the way in the back, you still have a pretty good vantage point of the theater. Let's go look at the set. The cast here hasn't shown up yet, but let me show you some unique features about this set that you may not know or realize. We've got trapdoors. One here. We've got one directly over here that actually leads to the bottom. We actually utilize this during the show. Characters pop in and out. Also, beautiful thing is how far the set pieces go over the audience. Okay, there's the audience. There's the set piece. We utilize this ladder. It's a little dark here because the actors haven't arrived yet. We've got archways, we've got vinery going on here. This big set piece here, let's see if I can pull back, actually rotates. I'm not going to show you all of it because I don't want to give up all the secrets, but it does rotate. And we'll change the scenes. It could be the scene where the students have the barricade, or where there's the barricade, but also up top is where the students actually organize for the ABC Cafe. There's a scene with the Thénardiers who are master of the house, where this becomes a tavern or a bar. There's a part where this whole set piece becomes like a sewer. We've got pieces of the barricade. If you'll pay really close attention to some of the detail here, you've got a little bit of woodwork going on here, straps. Let's go up here a little bit up the steps. Alright, and you'll see what it looks like on the set looking out in the audience. Alright, that's what the view looks like. That's how close you are. There's the balcony up here, select seating up here, and seating down here to the left and to the right, and just a couple select props. It's kind of dark up here, but this is should represent what your view would look like if you were sitting in the balcony. Interesting thing about the balcony is not that many seats up here, but it is a really unique spot to see the show. You don't have to turn your head so much, right? There's that set right there. And again, you are up close and personal with all of the action. It's one of the many entrances and exits of the stage, and we're actually going to go as if you were coming off the stage, what the actors would see. So we've got to come through here. It's a little curtain, and usually during the show there's about 10 actors sitting here. There's another prop table, and this now is on stage right. And as you can see, there's chains, lamps, mugs, candles, sticks. Those of you who know the story about Les Mis will know that these are a unique feature prominently in the story. Shoes, cassettes, broom, baked chicken leg, bread. Another a list here that tells us exactly what the breakdown is. Also, we have a monitor back here. And this is where our conductor and musical director, Anne Carroll, sits up in the balcony. We'll go up there in a minute. And this is the props table. Up against the wall, there's a list of all the songs and who's involved in those songs. But down here, and this is primarily the actors and the stage manager's responsibility, is all the props that we actually utilize during the show. So they're actually outlined. There's fruit and vegetables. There's mugs for the master of the house. There's a ring that plays a part in the show here. Money, fake money, bills. There's a doll. There's a whip. This is a gun that I actually used during the show. And this is, we're on the stage left side, so it's from an audience member. If you're facing the stage, this is toward the right. Now, I told you one of the hidden secrets about this theater is there is a full basement down here. This is actually a wood shop. This is where painting, set construction takes place. It's quite expansive, but this is also a heavy trafficked area for the actors during the show. We actually walk through here during the show. Now this is one of the secret trapdoors right up there the actors will pop in and out of and come through. Okay, that's one of many. And then the other one is this one. If you're facing the stage, this would be on your right hand side, and this is where a couple characters pop up over here, and we utilize that. We actually use these little scrims here to hide the lighting, you know, the background lighting that's down here. But yeah, we come through here. Now, there isn't an orchestra pit per se. We're actually above the stage. If you look down here, that's the stage. We're on the left-hand side of stage left. And This is where AC, our music director, sits, and she conducts the orchestra. And they all sit over here. Sound-wise, it sounds a little bit different. They have monitors, a headset, a microphone to communicate, and there's a camera on her so that we can see her. One of the things that I'll show you when we go back down there, is there's actually monitors up against the wall so that we can see her when for the cutoffs. But they all sit up here. I believe they're upwards to about 11 pieces here. What's going on, Jessica and Alan, our costume designer? I'm doing a quick video blog, giving everybody a behind the scenes.
I know, but what's happening?
They're busy.
Every time
This is where we rehearsed, and it's now the go-to wardrobe area for repairs. The show really takes a beating on costumes. Also, this is where the costumes are washed. The ones that can be washed, that can't be dry cleaned. We have a wash area here. And pseudo dressing room for a couple of our boys in the barricade. Now in this space, we don't use this. This is actually a space for, there's a show in the studio space called Emily. It's French themed, so you gotta check it out. But this is going to be their set. Kind of cool, isn't it? Now the room I was just in, this is a studio space right here. When the actors come in, they come in actually usually from this door here. The first thing they do, and imagine, I want you to think about this large cast coming through here, and we're all making traffic patterns down this hallway. First thing we do is we come here, we look at the call sheet, make sure we're all signed in. This is the Les Mis dry cleaning schedule, any instructions that we need to have, any costume repairs that we have to have, any kind of prop notes, some of the little ones that are in the cast that made this beautiful sign. And we've got more dressing rooms down here. Again, the studio space is here, but there's only one dressing room we got to talk about. Dressing room 1. First rule of dressing room 1, don't talk about dressing room 1. All I can tell you is that I share it with Valjean, the Gavroches, and Marius. See? Mabel, who plays Cosette, made us a little sign. So, this is going to be brief. But all of our costumes line up there. And you'll notice we all have makeup products, vaporizers 1, vaporizer 2, vaporizer 3, vaporizer 4. Okay? Helps keep the vocal cords in the throat nice and moist. It gets dry with the smoke machines and everything like that. Another thing that's also interesting is that our Jean Valjean, he has like a very quick costume change. So he literally has to do his number, run down this hallway, in under 2 minutes, get change, and run back out the door. It's quite a sight to see. He actually needs a little bit of a NASCAR pit crew to make that happen. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. A little quick video blog. Tell all your friends to come out and see us. You can follow us on Twitter, Aurora Les Mis, that's M-I-S, or auroratheatre.com with R-E because they're fancy. To buy tickets, we are selling out. We sold over 7,000 tickets already. First week without any kind of media coverage. Say hello, Margaret.
Hello.
Margaret plays many roles in the ensemble, and I'm doing a video blog.
Hi, video blog.
Yes.
I am a beggar and a hooker and a townsperson and an onlooker when, spoiler alert, there's a cart crash. It's pretty awesome.
It's awesome. There you have it. See ya. Remember I told you about that quick change? In a couple seconds, Jean Valjean is going to be racing by here and diving into his dressing room to do his quick change. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're in the dressing room. This is not focusing. Oh. The Jean Valjean